Are you tossing all night, tangled in worries that steal your sleep, wondering why rest feels like a distant star? You're not alone. The National Sleep Foundation says 70% of seniors battle sleep issues tied to stress. The surprising sleep thief? Accumulated stress silently fraying your nights. Stay with us to uncover this hidden culprit and meet Edward, a 65-year-old retiree who thought sleepless nights were his lot, until a friend's insight turned his restless tides into peaceful dreams. Welcome to Elder's Echo, where restless nights find their calm. Today, we're exposing the surprising sleep thief, accumulated stress that's dimming your rest after 60, and sharing Edward's radiant journey from sleepless to serene. You don't need to unravel it all at once. Just one small step can shift your nights. By the end, you'll hold a simple tool to soothe your mind and reclaim sleep. Let's dive into the stress stealing Edward's rest, and maybe yours too. Picture this. It's 2 a.m. and you're tossing in bed, your mind a restless sea of worries. Health concerns, family troubles, bills piling up. Each thought tightens like a knot, pulling sleep further away. This isn't just a bad night. It's the work of a surprising sleep thief that haunts many after 60. Accumulated stress. It's not one big event, but a quiet avalanche of small anxieties. The doctor's visit you dread, the grandkid's future, the creak in your knees, piling up until your nights become a battlefield. Stress doesn't just live in your head. It's a cunning thief, slipping into your body, whispering, "Rest can wait." Let's meet Edward, a 65-year-old retiree who felt this thief's grip for years. When we first saw him, Edward's nights were a maze of sleeplessness. He'd lie awake, tracing cracks in the ceiling, his heart heavy with unspoken fears. A widower living alone in a modest apartment, Edward carried a world of worries. His daughter's struggling business, his shrinking pension, the arthritis that slowed his steps. "It's just getting old," he'd mutter, shrugging off his exhaustion as inevitable. By day, he masked his fatigue with forced smiles, but at night, stress unraveled him, leaving his days gray and his spirit like a candle flickering in the wind. Sound familiar? Do your worries ever chain you to the dark? Here's why accumulated stress is such a ruthless sleep thief. It's not just mental strain, it rewires your body. Stress floods you with cortisol, the hormone that keeps you alert, perfect for daytime challenges, but disastrous at night. High cortisol scrambles your circadian rhythm, the body's sleep-wake clock, locking you in a state of hyper-alertness when you should be drifting off. For seniors, this is a double blow. Aging already weakens your sleep signals, and chronic stress amplifies it, raising risks of insomnia, anxiety, even heart problems. The Journal of Gerontology reports that ongoing stress increases insomnia in seniors by 40%. That's nearly half your nights stolen. Worse, a 2023 study in sleep medicine found that stress-driven sleep loss in older adults spikes inflammation linked to fatigue and chronic disease. Edward's story could have stayed dark, but a spark changed everything. One crisp morning, he sat on a park bench with Sarah, his old friend and a retired therapist with a gift for seeing hidden burdens. Sarah noticed Edward's slumped shoulders, the shadows under his eyes. "Ed, what's keeping you up?" she asked, her voice warm but piercing. He brushed it off, just life. But Sarah wasn't fooled. "Stress isn't just worry, it's a thief robbing your sleep," she said. She shared a truth. Stress builds silently, but you can dismantle it with intention. She handed Edward 3 tools: a journal to spill his worries for 10 minutes each night, the 4-7-8 breathing technique to calm his nerves, and a 5-minute guided meditation to ease into sleep. Edward chuckled, skeptical. A journal at 65? I'm no poet. But Sarah's care, like a teammate lifting another spirit, stirred him to try. Edward started small. He scribbled his fears, his daughter's debts, his health, letting the page hold what his mind couldn't. The 4-7-8 breathing, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, became a ritual, slowing his racing pulse. He tried a simple meditation, focusing on his breath, letting worries drift like leaves on a stream. Within a week, his nights softened. By week 3, he slept through most nights, waking with a clarity he hadn't felt in years. His days carried a new lightness, like a sky clearing after rain. Stress still lingered, but it no longer ruled him. Here's how you can outsmart this sleep thief. First, journal for 10 minutes before bed. Write every worry, no filter, to empty your mind. Second, practice 4-7-8 breathing. Sit comfortably, inhale through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale slowly for 8. Repeat 4 times. Third, try a 5-minute meditation. Use a free app or focus on your breath, letting thoughts pass without judgment. These aren't cures, they're keys to loosen stress's hold. The National Sleep Foundation says just 10 minutes of mindfulness daily can cut sleep disturbances by 30%. Edward's proof: small steps reclaim big nights. So what worries keep you tossing? Is it health, family, or something else? Share in the comments, and let's face this sleep thief together. Your rest is worth the fight. Take a moment. You've just unveiled the sleep thief, accumulated stress that's shadowed your nights. That's a powerful step. Like Edward, who turned restless waves into calm shores with Sarah's guiding hand, you don't need to unravel every worry today. Each small act, a written word, a steady breath, is a beacon toward restful sleep. Let's gather these tools and spark brighter nights, inspired by Edward's journey to peace. Let's stitch the pieces of this restless puzzle. Those sleepless nights tossing after 60, they're not your fate. They're the shadow of a surprising sleep thief. Accumulated stress. It's the silent burden of worries, health, family, finances, weaving a net that traps your rest. But here's the hope. You can break free just as Edward did. Our 65-year-old widower, once chained to sleepless nights, found peace through Sarah's gentle guidance. By journaling his fears, breathing 4-7-8, and meditating for 5 minutes, Edward turned his stormy nights into tranquil shores. His days now shimmer, like sunlight on calm waters. You don't need to silence every worry to sleep soundly. Small, deliberate steps, a 10-minute journal to unload your mind, 4 cycles of 4-7-8 breathing to ease your pulse, a brief meditation to soften your thoughts can unravel stress's hold. The Journal of Gerontology backs this. Managing stress can slash insomnia by 40%, gifting you nearly half your nights back. Edward's proof that at 65, it's never too late to reclaim rest. Imagine waking with a heart unburdened, your energy a quiet spark for the day. That peace is within your reach. Your move now. Pick one tool, maybe a nightly journal or a few deep breaths, and commit to it for 7 days. Let Edward's journey, lit by Sarah's care, be your guide. Your sleep deserves this stand. Which tool will you choose? Share it in the comments, and let's light up those restful nights together. Your path to restful nights begins today. What worry keeps you tossing? Health, family, or something deeper? Share it in the comments. Let's face this sleep thief together. If Edward's journey from restless nights to serene mornings, sparked by Sarah's care, touched you, hit subscribe and ring the bell for more senior sleep solutions. Share this video with someone battling sleeplessness. Like Edward, you're one breath away from calmer nights. Take it and let's dream peacefully.